And note 24. Last year, Sister Lee and some Kayanamita presented to Brother Theo with his unique saying. To meditate is to relax, silence the mind, maintain awareness, and let things be, so that the mind returns to its original state of stillness and tranquility. Then you will realize your true mind and self-nature. Its message is very good. It means when you just let things be and do not do anything, thought loses its power. Slow down and cease. This is the most important understanding. If you cannot get this right, you cannot meditate correctly. Then to restart the heedless thinking, you need more energy. That is how awareness takes over. When one is aware, the momentum of heedless thinking breaks. Then to start the heedless thinking, you need more energy. So the power of mindfulness is to break the habitual tendency, the momentum of thinking, heedless thinking. When you have more and more moments of mindfulness awareness, you will come to realize one thing very important. Every time you are aware, you cannot think. And when you cannot think, the momentum of thinking, that heedless behavior or tendency, habitual tendency, loses its momentum. Then to start again, you realize it's not easy. You need a lot of energy. You need a lot of delusion, self-delusion, ignorance. So all this must be there to stir you, to cause you to think. That's why without the spiritual faculty, the mental hindrances are there. And when the mental hindrances are there, if you repeat it and allow it to be so rampant, it becomes habitual tendency. So to reverse it is not to think. And not to think is to be silent. The moment you are silent, you cannot think. But the problem is, to be silent, you need wisdom, you need understanding. That's why it's not easy to do. So cultivation is about understanding. So when you understand, I read again, you will know. Just let things be and do nothing will enable the thought to lose its power. Do you understand? If you can let things be and don't do anything, means what? You have you have what? Patient endurance, understand or not? Means you can accept the reality of the moment. Do you understand? Otherwise, how to let things be and don't do anything? But do you know that understanding is the fundamental understanding of meditation? When you do that, the thought loses its power. Do you understand? To think. And what is let things be? Don't do anything. That is wisdom. Do you understand? That's why reflect, contemplate until very clear. Then when you understand, try it out in the meditation. The moment you sit or you lie down, don't do anything. Relax the mind. Then let the thought cease and let it return to its original state. That is what meditation is. Then you will realize your true mind. You will realize that stillness inside, that tranquility, that everything like quiet. That is the beginning of meditation. You have to stabilize that until the mind enters sati. Then when you come out, that sati follow you. That is the real meditation. Can follow? So the word is very simple. I write down. Let things be. and don't do anything. This is wisdom. This is patient endurance. Can you understand? This one is very important. That's the reason why every time, whenever I tell you, just let things be, means don't try to keep on, don't do anything. But don't go and foolishly quote me. Hey, Brother Teo say, don't do anything. No. Let people bully also, don't do anything. Then kena scolding also, don't do anything. Don't do anything means don't react. Don't stir your mind. Don't go and become emotional. You remember? I used to advise you, whenever you are unhappy and not peaceful, the evil roots are there. When you let things be and don't do anything, can the evil root be there? Can you be unhappy? Well, you can accept the reality. He is the way he is. The world is the world. So this is wisdom. When you have this in the meditation, you can do this, thought loses its power. Do you understand? The problem is human beings cannot let things be. They want to be right. They want to do a lot of things. And who is the one doing? Want to be right? It's your mundane mind. So if you know you are the host and this one is a tool for you to come, use it. Don't be deceived by it. Don't become gullible and allow it to condition you into negativity and make a hell out of you, conditioning your suffering. See this in your life, in the meditation, clearly, until you wake up. Then you will never allow this thing to happen again. And this is how you awaken. It's not difficult. Can you understand? That's the reason why a lot of the Mahayana teaching, they are very profound, very powerful. The host and the guest can make you awaken when you understand. Then let things be. This word is very powerful. Without wisdom, you cannot do this. Well, this one needs patient endurance. Patience born of wisdom, no. Not suppression, no. Not yan, no. You understand? Because there is wisdom, that's why you are willing to let things be. But then you act after that. Understand? When you let things be means I don't react, I'm at peace. Then there is clarity. Then with the wisdom, I act. Spontaneous wisdom. Yoniso manasikara. Or the third turning wisdom, which is the real panya. So I act according to wisdom. Means I follow Noble Eightfold Path. Right view leading to right thought, right speech, right action. Then I move. With mindfulness, I move. With understanding, I move. That is what Dhamma is. That is what cultivation is. Can follow? Because there are a lot of Dhamma in all the things that has been shared. Provided you read with understanding, you contemplate, you reflect, and you find all these things out yourself is the best. But in order to help you all, I have to explain this wherever there is condition so that you know how to reflect and contemplate. The moment you reflect, contemplate, and understand, you are free. No more suffering. Really. It's as easy as that. That's why we come to know meditation is not sitting, thinking that one day you will become awakened. No. When you develop wisdom, wisdom free, nothing else. When you understand, you are free. When you don't understand, you will cling, you will grasp, you will hold, you will believe the thought is you. So the other thing that you need to understand is you are the host. This one is very important. When you understand that you are the host, the unconditioned, then how can you suffer? Do you understand? But this one is the unconditioned, without thought. This one can never suffer. You are the host, that true nature. That's why the body is not you. The form and mind is not you. You will have no more problem. You don't have to worry about getting old, getting sick and die. You don't have to worry about the fear, the emotion, the anxiety, the sorrow. These are all dependent originating conditioned state of mind. Sankhara activity. Nothing to do with your true nature. So when you are not deceived, you are free. You will not cling, you will not hold, you will know what to do. Do you see? When you understand, you are free. But this understanding needs to be very deep and stable. You have to reflect, contemplate until very clear, until you can live it, until that thing stabilizes. Then no need to recall. Immediately you will respond. When you confront a situation in life, it will come out. That is what contemplating wisdom is all about. Reflection, inquiry. That's why inquiry is very important. For me, everything I want to understand, I inquire. Why should I believe people? Why should I go and attach to words and what people tell me? Nothing. I inquire. Why is it this way? Who am I? What am I? How come my mind behaves this way? Then when I am silent in the meditative state, what is going on? All those mental movement activity, the sense experience, the arising of that hearing consciousness, all those without word. I silence my mind, I observe, I find out. That is real meditation. Not according to what Brother Theo say, what the Buddha say, but this is investigation. In that meditative state, without word, silence your mind, observe and understand. Then it will trigger off. Then you will come to know all of a sudden, all along is just like that. The way it is, suchness. Just the host and the guest, nothing else. When I know I'm the host, I got no more problem. The guests come and go, nothing to do with me. But there is such thing as life. The form and mind has a duty. That's why as a host, you also have a duty. Even though you know the phenomenal world is a world of consciousness, impermanent, lead to suffering, empty and not real. But there is such thing as life. There is such thing as the law of karma. You can really live it. That's why that form and mind, even though not real, not you, but it has its purpose. It has its karmic nature. With the wisdom connected, that form and mind can be beautiful. It's part of life, part of your existence. It's not you, but part of existence. You can use it to live life. That's why life can become beautiful, wonderful. Okay? So this part, hopefully you all can develop the understanding. Actually, this 24 October Outline Journal is very good, I tell you. Very comprehensive. And when you understand, it will help you a lot. But you need to reflect and contemplate. Don't just think that you read, you will understand. I tell you, you're wasting your time if you do that. Or even you appreciate, oh, you are so beautiful, so beautiful. It is still knowledge, I tell you. Unless you try to find out and realize that truth in the real life situation, either daily life or in the meditative state. In the meditative state, investigate and confirm everything that is explained. That's how you awaken. Otherwise, a lot of things will become Dhamma knowledge. Unless you are like NP and some of song, they all progress already. The moment I speak, they can relate because they have gone through those phases of cultivation where they have realized those things. They have seen it. That's why to them, there's a lot of joy, a lot of Dhamma, beautiful. So the rest, if you really want to become different, transform, you have to really investigate, reflect, contemplate. Then in the meditation, find out. I realize you people, I think I don't want to quote you all. Most people, cultivators, do you know how they meditate? They meditate without understanding. And they meditate with a thought. And they don't know what they are doing inside there. Because they are never silent, understand? To observe, to find out. They are always with the thought. With the thought means you are always with the guess. Do you understand? G-U-E-S-T. And what is the flow? The flow is your mundane mind, creating havoc for you. Do you know who is Sun Wukong? Da Nao Tian Gong. Do you know what is that? You don't become that Sun Wukong, understand? Without that ring to tame him, he do all sorts of funny things, understand? That's why the Si Yu Ji, what you call it? A Journey to the West. The three characters that the author repeat. Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sa Zhen. These are your three evil roots. Do you know now? Zhu Bajie is full of lust and greed. Sa Zhen is very violent, a lot of anger. Then Sun Wukong is the cunning one, the deceiving one, the what they call deluded one. Because this guy has a lot of power. Sun Wukong, 72 manifestations, 72 变. That's why he is very powerful. And our mind is very powerful. If you direct the mind properly, it can become a Sammasambuddha. Do you know that? If you direct it wrongly, it can go down to hell, Avicii hell. Do you understand? Then if you go and train it for psychic, it can be very powerful too. That's why Sun Wukong is very powerful. But without wisdom, he created a mess. Even the heaven also upside down. So, all this analogy is Dhamma, good learning. So understand them. Okay, what's the time now? Oh, another 10 minutes. Maybe we can finish the quote. I just want to finish the quote. Okay. Number 25, the note. Anagami still can have restlessness of mind. Once you go beyond arahantship, all this restlessness of mind cease. When one understands clearly, that's why I bold it, understand clearly. The form and mind is not you, but only a karmically conditioned vehicle and tool for you to come to this existential world of ours. Wisdom will arise. We must see them in the awareness-based meditation. That's why you must see them very clearly. Otherwise, most people will continue with their thought-based meditation. Please do read page 15 onward of Brother Theo's transcript book, Lesson 75 of the Sixth Patriarch Platform Sutta, to develop the full understanding. That one was very good. Then note number 26. To meditate, we must start from basic with clear understanding of mind. Sinh Wei Cân Phật. Understand that we have two mind, two types of mind. And meditation is not about focusing the mundane mind to develop the jhanic states, but instead it is a journey of self-realization via the true mind in pure awareness. So I like Tammy's word, journey. So that's why I retain her that word. This one is very good, but I modify the meaning, the essence. She tried to put in the word she can't, so I modify for her. So I use back her this word, but instead it is a journey of, I add in the word self-realization. We are the true mind in pure awareness. You look at this sentence, 6 words only, but it's so deep in its meaning. I read again. Journey of self-realization. How you do it? We are the true mind. True mind means what? Silent. Aware. Don't do anything. In pure awareness. Just aware. Do you understand? If the thought arises and try to tell you things, you are no longer the host. Do you understand? You are already lost in thought. You have become the guest. You have become heedless, deluded. So this is what meditation is all about. When you understand, it is so beautiful. When you don't understand, you go Holland. You don't go Paris. You don't go Holland. Note 28. Nevertheless, the awareness and the thought are very close. See? This is where meditation is. If you cannot understand this and differentiate the two, you can never meditate. Nevertheless, the awareness and the thought are very close because sankhara arises very fast. There is only a very thin and a very fine line separating stillness and creation by the mundane mind. Understand this and see this in your meditation. Then you will know. You will understand the whole teaching. Without wisdom, sankhara will be active. You may think you are still meditating. This one is very interesting. You listen. You may think you are still meditating. But the moment you try to be aware or mindful or verbalize, you are no longer meditating. Do you understand? That's why the line is so thin. Thought has become active. You are lost in thought, preoccupied in your thinking. So how can you be aware? How can you understand the reality within the moment? Whenever thought arises, you are preoccupied, lost in thought. You can never be aware of the moment anymore. And most people are conscious. They are not aware. Do you know what is conscious about? When you are conscious, your thought is active. Do you know? That's why you have conscious. Seeing conscious. Conscious of what I see. You are actually creating memory. That's why when you are aware, the memory doesn't interfere. Understand? When you are conscious, thought is respond to memory. So you are acting from what? Memory. Which is your views, your opinion, your conditioning, your phobia, your scar from memory. All these are your negativity of mind state. Wrong thought. That's why when you are conscious of life, not aware, not mindful, you are being heedless. You have to be aware, ever mindful, constantly meditating. See the difference. Conscious of life means you exist through life. Do you understand? When you are aware, you live life. Understand? Because you are with the moment in full awareness. To observe, to understand what is going on. That is living, to experience. to be with the moment. Without all this Sankara thing, the monkey behind, understand or not? Creating all those movements, deluding you. A lot of people, when the monkey might come out, happy only, wow, chasing after and get themselves more and more entangled. That's how they become heedless. They go after one. Go after all the vices and late night and all those things. That's why they say when they are miserable, they go and drown themselves in sorrow. This type of song also can come out. Who created this song? Because suffering, delusion. But the purpose of the song is good, to let you understand that don't become like that. How can that 苦酒 make you sober? Understand? The more you drink, the more drunk you become. Understand? But people don't know how to solve their problem. Whenever they got their problem, you know what they do? They go and drunk themselves, thinking that after that they can forget about the problem. That's why they go and drink. Do you understand? And do you think that is the right way to solve your problem? After you wake up, groggy, overhang, become worse. That is not the way. The only way to free is to meditate, to develop the clear understanding. Listen to Dhamma, straighten your view, do your duty, follow the advice of the Buddha. That is what you must do. Okay, number 29. When there is anger, fear, pain, just be with it. Silence your mind and stay with it without thinking. Awareness and sensation as one. You need to go through this at least once to understand. Use the mundane mind, but not be deluded by it. Meditate with the true mind. While mundane mind is for living life, the true nature has no sankhara activity, no words and no thought. See, everything so clear. All this short note, you must thank Tammy for the condition. She did it very well this time. Let us rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Actually, this is the best short note so far. You don't have to read other. Everything is here. Dhamma can only arise from the silent mind. Thought-based meditation only gives rise to Dhamma knowledge, not real awakening. Thought cannot realize the Dhamma. That is beyond thought. When one has awakened, the salutation to the Dhamma can be chanted with great joy and understanding. See? So beautiful. The last one. The Aryan Sangha has this four right conduct: of good conduct, of righteous conduct, wise conduct, and dutiful conduct. Wise conduct will lead to dutiful conduct. The form and mind is not you. It is impermanent, non-self, and empty. But it has its duty because it is subject to the law of karma. See? So beautiful. And above draft, outline short note was prepared by Sister Tammy. Oh, you Tammy Tam. Oh, no wonder Tammy, Tammy Tam. Do you know why her short note was so good? She must have listened and listened. Do you know 24 October, end of November only give to me, Means how many times she must have listened to it, gather the understanding, contemplate, reflect. That's why all the pointer can come out. That's why I just modify the thing. Yes, she tried to put it in her own word, but her wisdom not stable enough and not deep enough. That's why she cannot write. When you are not ready with that understanding, you cannot write it out. The moment you can express it out and write it out, you are already very good. That's why I like her short note, because she got hold of all my pointers. Understand? The only thing is she not very clear inside there, not very stable. She listens at times, she has a lot of joy, she can understand. This is what I mean by not stabilized yet. You need to reflect, contemplate, inquire. Then like this, you create condition for me to write it out for you. This is the most beautiful. Well, I only need the pointer, the few keywords to remind me what I spoke. Then sometimes she uses her own word, like just now that one is very good. Journey to self-knowledge. And that is a beautiful expression of self-learning. Understand? Means when you are aware of your form and mind, you develop self-knowledge. That's why that word journey, to learn, journey to understand, journey into self-knowledge. That is very beautiful. That's why without going through all this, listen, reflect, contemplate, and put down in words, it can never stabilize unless your cultivation is very good from your past. You have developed it. Then the moment you do it, very fast you understand. That's why helping to do the short note and the transcript helps a lot. But you must do it with understanding, with faith. Saddha virya. Then be sincere. Then persevere. It will come. It will come. She will progress very fast, I tell you. She go back and read my this one after I rephrase it. Reflect, contemplate, she will understand very fast, very easily. That's why those who have the condition, they will progress very fast. Do you realize the last talk, understanding life, its purpose and meaning? You listen to the video, there's a lot of things. You know, the feedback told me, in Penang, I don't know her one lady. She know Reverend Suwano, means must be long time Buddhist. He contacted me through Facebook. He said, Brother Teo, your last Sunday talk on understanding was so beautiful and so wonderful. She learned a lot, he said. And she wants to know whether she can get more books from me or not. I say, you contact Siya. And the feedback was not only from her, or many people who told me. He said, Brother, your last 2 talk at SJBA. And that one, you go and check. These 2 videos, they have the most listener. The earlier one, almost 600 already, 500 something. Then our this one coming to break 400 already, just 1 or 2 weeks ago. It's, the only trouble is very few people know about this video. That's why those who have it, I think only from our group and some SJBA sharing, then they must have forwarded it out. I tell you, if more people listen to this, their outlook of Dhamma is different. Their understanding of Dhamma will be totally different. And do you know that lady finally, after he read this outline short note, she dared to write to me and confirm, say, Brother Teo, now I know what is meditation. It's not all those things. It's all about mindfulness, daily mindfulness leading to understanding. And this one must be the traditional, very staunch Vipassana type one. Also can become like that, can accept that thing. But this outline shall know everything is about what? The true mind. Understand? About that true mind. About silent awareness. Nothing else. And especially when I quote the Satipatthana Sutta, the Kayanupassana. First category of training, Anapanasati. After that, 4 posture, Sati Sampajana. Everything is inside the Sutta and people don't pay attention. And very few people know that that is the meditation. Everybody go and read the Anapanasati first part. Go to somewhere quiet under a tree. Breathe in, breathe out, focus, concentrate, not here. Then after that, forgot about 4 posture and that one. They mention, but nobody give emphasis. Because to them, there is not meditation. No method, no technique, no vipassana, no jnana, no jhana. That's why they are not interested. But the real one is that one. Anapanasati is to train your mind to be aware. Do you understand? After that, only the real thing comes. And the first 2 advice of the Buddha is still thought-based. That's why there is right effort, the 4 right effort, the 5 ways to meditate and all those things. So when you understand, then when you move on to the third advice to purify the mind, you realize the Buddha from then onward teach everything is about mindfulness. No more thought, no more effort. Mindfulness. But in the Avijja Sutta, he stressed on the first 2 wisdom. Hearing, reflection and contemplation. Means first turning and second turning wisdom. And that one you don't really need to meditate. You need to listen attentively. What is listen attentively? When you are attentive, you are without thought. Understand or not? That is the art of listening. That is actually meditation with eye open. Do you understand? Do you think that is not meditation? When you listen attentively, you pay attention. There is no sankhara, no movement of thought. You listen. That's why everything goes in. Then apply that, like what I explained just now. That is pariyatti. You receive the understanding, then you do. That is cultivation. Reflect, contemplate, then put it into practice. Means what? Avoid all evil. You understand. That's why you keep precept. Come from where? Right view regards to the law of karma. So all this understanding straighten your view, then allow you to understand why you keep your precept. That's why you do. And to be effective to keep your precept, you must train your mind to be mindful, to be aware. Do you understand? That's why without sati sampajana, sense restraint cannot come. Precept cannot be kept. Do you understand? They are all related. That's why from first, second turning wisdom, yoniso manasikara can give rise to sati sampajana. Before the initial wisdom comes, that step, sati sampajana cannot arise. Because your mind cannot be peaceful, calm, equanimous, free mind. Because that mind, without the straightening of view, cannot meditate. The hindrance are there. And the mind is not stable, heedless. That's why you need to have sila for samadhi to kick in. Then you need the initial wisdom for more and more moments of silence and peace. That's how the cultivation develops. Otherwise, you cannot develop it. You cannot progress. That's why if you don't understand, it's very difficult to develop the progress and the understanding. Almost impossible for people to do. But when you understand, it's so simple. True or not? That's why the understanding makes a big difference. Don't be gullible. Don't do without understanding. Before you understand, don't waste your time. Otherwise, you become gullible. Reflect, contemplate, listen, write note until clear, understand, then do. Like this short note. Very clear inside there. When you are very clear, you lie down, you know how to meditate. Then you can actually investigate into it and realize everything that I explained just now. What I explained to you is what I found out in the meditation. What my silent mind realized. That's why Song, after he read my appendix, he also understands. After that, he know how to meditate. That's why he told Kalyamita, you forget about whatever you have learned. Just do exactly as what Brother Theo stated and explained. Don't go and add anything or deduct anything. Just listen attentively, understand and follow. Finish. That's why the unique code also, NB prepare one. You read that one, that is a very good guide, understand or not? That is the pointer that will make sure you don't deviate. Do you understand? Signpost. Otherwise, you want to go Singapore, the arrow point north. How to go Singapore? You will end up in Holland or Mongolia. Understand? So this is what Dhamma is. So today I think it's very good. At least we share from different views, different perspective, and different angle of understanding. So that all this make the Dhamma very clear. Because of condition, all these things is coming out. Do you understand? Otherwise, it cannot come out on. Even that 24 October channel cannot come out like that. It's meant to be. People are ready, and a lot of things is going to transform. I tell you, next year you will see a lot of things is going to happen. Now, next year in the retreat, I believe a lot of you become very different when you go to the retreat. You will know how to put all this to test and investigate and find out, and you will develop deeper understanding and clearer understanding of the Dhamma. And you become totally different. After that, the way you live life is different. After that, you can laugh at yourself and laugh at what are the gullible things that people used to do and what you used to do. Because the real one is just so simple, so direct. And yet people become so gullible. And this one is not difficult. People who has an open mind listen, they can see very clearly, black and white, very clear. No need to convince them. But they must have the karma. If they don't have the good karma, if they also cause people to debate, then this time they come, they cannot hear. Because there is karmic obstruction. It will not go in. Okay, we better end.